Hello, everyone. I'm Lopi Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. Again, for those on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once, so if you don't see my face on the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now. But I always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So, hello everyone here on Zoom. Hello, Dad. Hi, Meredith, Burke, T, Vivi, and Cameron, Kanu, and Charles, and Tia. Also, those on YouTube. Hello, Jenna, Hakuzo, Lisa, Disha, Nolan. And hello, everyone on Facebook and Twitch. So, it's always great to be here with you all, and another wonderful day to meditate together. So, but before that, have you guys been doing your homework? Okay. Hello, Gunya. Thanks for saying hi on Facebook. All right, very good. So, the homework is, in case you're new or may have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Because every single day, whatever we're doing, that's us living at that moment. So, what better way than to enjoy what we're doing? So, having that balance of both relaxation and awareness, just like in meditation. Hello, Kaleem. Thanks for joining in. So, as always, remember that meditation is very, very simple. It's not overly complicated as many times people tend to think it is. It's just simply relax your body, relax your mind. Starting with relax your body as in sit comfortably. Okay, you don't have to be in some special pose or anything like that, or trying to sit super straight. No need. Yes, posture would be great, but feel comfortable first. That's more important. From there, let your mind rest. How do we let our mind rest? Well, we can't say stop thinking. Because immediately you hear that, you go, how do I stop thinking? That is our mind. It loves to do that. So instead, bring it down to just one thing. That one thing can be anything at all. I recommend the full moon, or a crystal ball, something simple, easy. Whatever you like is perfect. Because as our mind stays with that one thing, it allows our mind to start to let go, start to release and relax, just like our body. So that's why we start with our body. Relax our body, feel nice and comfortable, and then our mind will start to follow and begin to feel nice and comfortable. So I see more people have come in. Hello, Linnea. Thanks for joining on Facebook. Hello, Pat. Hello, Jude. Who else came in? Also, I see hello, Kiki, Keith, and Knockout. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. So, as always, on Mondays and Wednesdays, I give you guys the opportunity to decide how much instruction would you like. Would you like it to be level 1, as in brand new to meditation, you've never meditated before, give you every single step all the way through? Level 2, a lot of instruction. Okay, I see a 1 already, thank you. A lot of instructions for level 2. Level 3 is like moderate instruction, like you kind of know what you're doing, but you like the instruction. Or level 4, long silence. For those who like level 4, Fridays are always level 4. So I already see a couple 3s, a 2, that 1 earlier. Yes, you can show your fingers in the video here on Zoom, or you can type in the chat or into the comments for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Okay, I see a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. Oh, okay. Although, you know what? It has been a while since we did level 1. I think we'll be doing, yeah, and a lot of people are asking for 2. So, for today, let's do a level 1 to help out our friend, as well as the good thing is, no matter what level I lead you in, you can always continue to go in deeper, because level 1's a nice review, good win for everyone. And of course, as we practice, take your time. There's no need to force, no need to push. We practice for inner peace, not Instagram. So why I say this is be comfortable, feel perfect, not try to look perfect. So, hello mom, hello Go, thanks for joining in. So now, is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes, taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air, and breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing, as relaxation is a very important first step. But at the same time, the relaxation that you need is only to feel contentment, to feel okay. As long as you feel okay, you're okay. But if you feel less than okay, please adjust, and do so anytime throughout the meditation. Like I said before, we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. You don't have to look perfect or try to be perfect. What you need is to feel perfect. Feel comfortable first. As right now, no one's on video. The only one being shown is me. And even I don't care. Be comfortable first. That's most important. And like I said, it doesn't have to be very comfortable. If you are, great. But as long as you feel, I'm okay. The reason for this is when our body is relaxed, comfortable, we're able to let go of the body, almost literally forgetting about it, not needing to worry about it. It allows us freedom to go inward. But if we try to look perfect, you might look perfect for a while, have some focus, but unfortunately, your mind will start to go to the pain, the discomfort. And then it takes a long time to finally let go again. So instead, be comfortable. Relax your body, relax your mind. When your body is comfortable, you're able to go in deeper, easier. And if you practice meditation in the old way, when they say, sit still, don't move, it's not incorrect. The problem is it's meant for people 100 years ago. People back then, much more laid back, already relaxed, normally. So to gain the balance, what they needed was focus. So an easy way to gain focus, sit still, don't move. So when they hear that, They're already comfortable, and they simply stay still, and their balance was complete. But nowadays, we are already overthinkers, and we have forgotten how to relax. So when people today hear sit still, don't move, they add an extra step. They tense up. That's not one of the steps. So because of that, my master, as wise as he is, reminding us all to first relax. Bring back our relaxation, that feeling of being at ease, quite literally, our natural self. As naturally, everything is very much at ease. It's not overthinking. It's not always doing. It's just being. So we practice first relaxing ourselves. Relax your body. Relax your mind. As we allow our body to relax, our mind begins to follow. It also starts to release and relax. And what it releases is our thoughts, all our extra thoughts that we don't need right now. Allowing our mind to quiet down little by little. Remember, no matter where we are in our meditation, if you have any discomfort in your body or your mind, feel free to adjust. And it's also okay to take a break. It's okay to open your eyes if you need to. That's why I have a video background playing. Just something in nature, something nice to look at. That way, when we're ready, we can gently close our eyes and continue. But don't feel like you must close your eyes. It's okay to have them slightly open. The important thing is, feel comfortable. It does seem lazy. It seems like a waste of time. But in truth, we're actually preparing ourselves to go in deeper. And it's quite literally a shortcut to going in. So take your time, try it out, relax your body, relax your mind, and to relax the mind, let our mind stay with that one thing, our meditation object or image. It can also be a feeling or a sound, an idea. As long as our mind stays with that one thing rather than everything, our mind will start to slow down, relaxingly, not forcefully. It's more like allowing our car to roll to a stop compared to trying to smash the brakes. The funny thing is, with our mind, the more we try to hit the brakes, the more we try to stop, the more it feels like we're getting faster and faster. That's why we have to learn how to stop. But stop in this case is not trying to do, not trying to force, not trying to create. Instead, we stop to experience whatever's going on, letting it stay with just one thing, our meditation object or image. And allow that image to be anything at all. Also, it's okay if it changes. You don't need to stick with just one object. For example, maybe you start with the full moon. It feels okay for a while. You feel, it might be a little too bright for me. Maybe I want a star. And switch to a star. Or maybe you want something brighter. Maybe switch to the sun. Allow your mind to change the object to what feels comfortable to you. But a couple things I don't recommend, or images I don't recommend. Your cell phone, or the face of a lover, as they both start to have imaginary notifications. It starts to make your mind think more, or really unable to stop thinking. So I recommend something more neutral, slightly positive. As your mind stays with this one thing, your mind starts to let go, letting go of all those extra thoughts. And then, eventually, our mind becomes quieter. Our extra thoughts might not disappear completely, but it's more like they melt into the background, allowing our mind to feel at ease and more at peace. As peace is accumulated, it's not a light switch. We can't simply turn it on and be happy all the time. It just doesn't work that way. But instead, we gather it little by little, bit by bit. So as we practice, take your time. Relax your body, relax your mind. And even in our times of calm, your mind may still begin to wander. And it's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. You are normal. The mind loves to think, just like how a child loves to play. But we know that the child needs rest, just like how the mind needs rest. So when your mind is wandering, just gently bring it back to your center, back to your object. How we do it is by coming back to your object, or using a mantra, a word or sound. The mantra we like to use. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Araham. You can repeat this mantra in your mind as many times as you'd like, or use your own mantra, word or phrase. For example, relax, relájate, sabay, clear and bright. Use your mantra and your meditation object as your tools to help calm and soothe your mind, and to bring your mind back to your center, back to your object. Araham Samma Araham Samma Araham. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Remember, we are not masters. We are practicing. So allow yourself to adjust. If your body feels discomfort, adjust your body. If your mind needs adjustment, adjust to a new object. As the first step is relaxation. We all need to relearn how to relax and take it easy. It sounds easy, but for some of us, it does take time, and that's okay. Allow yourself adjustment, and when you allow adjustment, you also allow growth. Don't be too rigid. Don't be too strict on yourself. We look in the mirror and we see an adult, but our mind is more like a child. So don't be too hard on yourself. Give yourself time. And when you take your time, you end up going in deeper, easier, and quicker. So just remember, relax your body, relax your mind. Do just these 2 steps. You'll find yourself feeling more at ease, gaining calm, and even a little bit of peace. But give yourself time. Don't expect it to happen immediately. Meditation is a practice. And as we gain this skill, we only get better and better at obtaining peace. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our bodies, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. Let this light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding city. Filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces. Filling the country and the surrounding country. Until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know. To all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanchayang Palang Arahanta Nanchate Narakam Panta Misapaso Sabbaputanupavena Sabbatammanupavena Sabbasankhanupavena Sattasoti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths Do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? Take a moment to notice how you feel right now, especially compared to when we just started. And as you become a regular meditator, notice the difference between today and last time. Notice those differences. This is how you can see how you're doing in meditation. And remember, some days, very good, very easy. Some days, challenging, but still good. Because that's how we continue to grow, how we continue to learn and get better and better. Okay. Hello, Karina. Hello, Ringo and Kaisi on Facebook. Thanks for joining. Okay. So, before we go into questions and comments, as today was level 1, I wanted to share some tips and tricks to continue to get better. In fact, it's always good to know the basics and get back to it. And one way that really helps us improve in anything you do is the 4 C's. Comfort, conscious, consistent, consider. These are the 4 C's to help us get better at meditation. We should recognize the first 2, comfort and conscious, quite literally relaxation and awareness, right? So we need those 2 things consistently. That way we can continue to go in deeper and deeper. Then at the end of meditation, we consider, take the time to check and see what worked, what didn't work. That's how we continue to get better. And then loop around again. Continue doing that. Comfort, conscious, consistently. And then we consider, get better, find tips and tricks, and make it better. And I really do recommend this. In fact, this is quite literally the recipe for success in anything you want to do. Make sure you're comfortable while doing what you're doing, practicing consciously doing it, while of course doing it consistently. That's how you improve any skill, by practice. And then consider, taking the time to see how can you improve, what works, what doesn't work. While my master says there are 4 C's, I like to add a 5th one. Though it's not a C word, it's a C emoji, a smile. So I hope you all practice that. It's a great way to help you keep up your practice in whatever you're doing, and indeed to improve whatever you're trying to improve. And in our case, it's to help us in our meditation. But luckily, this wisdom works in life also. So I hope you all practice it, and then let me know how it's been helping you. You can type in the chat, into the comments, or you can send me an email. I always love it. Okay, so now, as always, I open the floor to you all for any questions and comments. As I see a few on YouTube already. Hello, Hakuzo. He says, how can someone stop fixating on things like the news media that only talks about negative events? Well, one way to stop fixating on it is to turn it off. This is what happens with a lot of people. They start to just not watch the news. Like, you'll watch it once in a while just to see what's going on. That's fine. But if you're always gathering news all day, all night, yes, sadly, bad news sells better than good news. And this is why the news programs tend to have a lot of bad news, or a lot of news about events that are not so great, that we definitely feel and hope that whoever is hurting is okay. But remember that the news just brings up and highlights those things, when in the truth, the world has both the good and bad, but we tend not to highlight the good. We will meet it in our own lives and see, wow, there's so many good things going on. But when it comes to media, bad news sells. So understand that that's just what's going to happen. So I hope you don't just stare or take only that, okay? So with the news, in doses, maybe once a day, just to see what's going on. Like a quick highlight of, okay, that's what's going on today. All right, good enough. So that's what I recommend for you. Oh, okay, Nokgao says, Usupon Klai, Sabai. Oh, very good. She's saying in Thai that she feels very comfortable, very at ease and relaxed. Very, very good. Oh, okay. T has a question. Any tips to stay concentrated late at night for meditation. I find it easier in the morning. Yes, actually, for many people, morning is a better time to meditate because you're just starting the day. There's nothing in your mind yet. But why I did late night is to help people unwind, to help them start to let go, so they can have a more restful sleep. But yes, as you practice, especially for late night, it's purposely unwinding, starting to let go of all the junk of today, because there will be good events in the day and there'll be stuff you don't want to remember. But what's important is taking the time to unwind, not be so tight knit with everything, trying to be constantly thinking about those things. This is why we practice, to help us start to loosen up, be able to release and let go. And remember, letting go doesn't mean to throw away or forget about. It's to place down instead of carrying it all the time. So that's what we're practicing. We're practicing how to do that. And how we do it is to let our mind focus on one thing. And it can't be that thing that you're holding on to, okay? It should be something different. Like when I was a teenager, my meditation object was a Lamborghini. Of all things, right? I was a car kid. I liked cars. And that was my favorite car at the time. So it helped my teenage mind calm down and stay with that one thing. And then eventually, what I use now, a crystal ball or the full moon. So it doesn't matter what you start with. It's just a way of helping us calm the mind, to get our mind to slow down, not try to hold on and grab onto everything. Because that's kind of what our mind does. See this? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. What's worse is our phone. Ding, 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 all the time, right? Sometimes important, sometimes just news, right? And many times it's not exactly something you need to do. So that's why some time to disconnect, some time to get ourselves back to ourselves, to bring back that calm, and do it at your pace. Don't feel like it has to be, I'm at peace always. No, it's, I have some peace today. All right, I'm doing okay. I've lost my peace. Time to come back and redo it again. No, allow yourself to do it at your pace. This is actually another homework that our master tells us. He says for every hour of the day, have 1 minute to center yourself. This is another good homework to try. Just a way to help us remind ourselves to center. That way you're not always work mode, trying to do everything all the time. Just a minute to just take a deep breath, let your mind calm down for a bit, and then continue. Okay? All right, good questions today. Another one from Hakuzo. He says, also, do you know of any news services that just tells the news without an hyper? Oh, I don't. So for me, I'm just either I turn on the TV during lunch to watch the news, or I get it randomly depending on the time that I'm checking. But I don't normally try to check that often. Just kind of see what's going on. Okay. So sorry, I don't know any services. Maybe someone else might know. Please do. Feel free to type in the comments. Okay. Another question. Have you thought about having a little longer sessions on Saturdays? Maybe say 10 minutes longer. Yes, you're right. I actually do want to do longer sessions. As of right now, Friday is our longest session. It's not that much longer, but it's just a little bit longer, and it's longer silence. So it gives you that extra oomph in that meditation. And yes, I do recommend meditating longer when you're able, because when I was in Texas just last week, I got to do a special longer session for one of our members, as he was around and his house was really close by. So we had the opportunity to meditate together, and we did 2 long sessions the same day. One for 1 hour and 40 minutes, next one for an hour and a half. And he said he's never had such a good meditation before. He's been meditating with me regularly for a year now. So it's not like just out of nowhere you start from zero. No. You start from zero. 5 minutes feels like a lot. 40 minutes feels like a lot. But when you meditate with your friends or you meditate with people, that's why it's so much better to meditate in person. If you're lucky and you have a center nearby, please do go join when you're able to. But if there's no center nearby, next best thing, here online. That's why I'm here for you. And you'll always see that you can meditate better and longer when you're with more people. There is another thing I'm planning to do soon, but let's say a lot of the things I'm trying to do is help newer members start up, and then if you're able to, go enjoy the session in person. And if we ever get to meet, yeah, we can find a way to have a session together, just like I did in Texas. Okay. Another. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Always reminding everyone to subscribe and hit the like button. Okay. All right, Jenna says, quick question. How would you get into the habit of caring less caring less about others' opinion of you, and more about your own? Okay. So, when it comes to others' opinion of you, this is the thing. The first opinion that must be most important to you is your own opinion. This is actually why I like to. So let me share with you what I do. For me, I actually like criticism, but not in the way that you think. I'm not like some masochist. I want it, I'm not sadistic or anything like that. It's more of a, when people give me criticism, I look at it as they're taking the time to share with me what I should fix. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's just trying to be mean. And what's funny is sometimes, excuse me, sometimes even when they're trying to be mean, there might be some truth in there. So whenever I get criticism, I listen to it and I think about it. How much of this is true? Am I truly like that? And I think back to look at myself. For example, one time, one of my teachers, he was telling me that I was leading the meditation okay, but he didn't like the way I did the mantra. Because our master says it, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. He doesn't stretch it the way that I do. And I also remember that our master tells us the mantra is your personal tool. You adjust to you. So at first it kind of shook me at first, thinking, oh my goodness, am I doing it wrong? Or am I just doing it different? And that's the difference. If it's wrong, I must stop immediately and do it properly. But since I've only found information saying that I'm not doing it wrong, I'm doing it different, because everyone has their way. You don't have to do it my way. We practice on adjusting. So I take in all the criticism and I look at it objectively. Is it true? How much of it is true? Oh, Clint, you're such a jerk. Oh, am I? Oh my goodness. Am I really a jerk? What did I do? Think about it. No, I'm not. So it's not me. Doesn't matter. So that's how you start to adjust it. Think of it as, first, how nice of them to share knowledge to me, because it's difficult to find people who will dare to tell you something you should fix, right? Like our parents, such wonderful teachers to us. Sometimes they can be, unfortunately, a little mean sometimes by accident, not on purpose. It's just words are words. So you share, oh, okay, listen to it, take it for a bit and go, how much is true? If it's not true, it's just being mean, throw out the window. It has nothing to do with you. They're just venting. Unfortunately, you're there and you didn't realize you were helping them vent. So that's what I recommend. First, you can take it in and think of it as, is it something I can work on? Or, it has nothing to do with me. Oh, okay. I'm just your vent, helping you out. Adjust that mindset. It's not easy to do right away. This is something that I've built up over the years, because I like to better myself. I want to get better and better. I don't think I'm the best I can be. I think I'm okay. I might be better than some monks, but that's just because I've had more practice and I've been blessed with lots of good teachers. But I'm not definitely the best teacher, okay? I'm just a good one. Or at least I hope I'm a good one. So I continue to check myself. That's the way of growth. Like I told you in meditation, allow yourself for adjustment. That's how you can grow. But if you continue to be too rigid on yourself, even if it's right, if you're too rigid, you'll snap and it won't help you move forward. So I hope you take that time to adjust. What I recommend is take it as information and check for yourself. How true or false is it? If it's false, throw it out the window. If it's true, do what you can to try to change for the better, okay? Because sometimes it's something that may be true, but they're using it in a way to hurt you. Instead, take it as, yeah, that's true, but that's me. For example, let's say as a kid, I was the one Asian kid in a Mexican city. So I got picked on a lot at first. The little Chinese kid. This is something they used to do to me. You know, kids are mean. But at first, I felt like I was the weird kid. Then later, I'm like, I embraced it. Yeah, so what? I am a Chinese kid. What you can do about it? I know kung fu. No, or no, I don't really know kung fu, but I just it was just a way that I just talked. It was just funny. You embrace the little things that you might be different than others, because some people, they might just be a little jealous. They just want to vent. There's some kind of other problems. Don't always take it to heart. Breathe in, breathe out. Check for yourself. How true or false is it? This is me. For some people, this will work. For some people, they'll need something different. So this is my advice to you in the way that I do it. Okay? Thank you for your question, and I hope it helps. Oh, Jade's asking. Hello, Jade. She says, how do you maintain your amazing energy when you travel? Being a teacher is tiring. Yes, I owe this to my mom. My parents are wonderful examples for me. I was very lucky having them as parents and role models. And they're in the room right now, so they might be like, oh. But anyways, just like my smile, that was just something that my mom always taught us. We had to smile for ourselves. And with that training, little by little, I started to gain more and more energy just because I was high on life, pretty much. Just like how I tell you all when we meditate. At first, we're kind of like a flickering candle, a very, very light, a very flickering small light. It's not that bright, but it can still help light other candles. And little by little, your flame gets bigger and bigger. Our brightness, our aura grows. So at first, we might be a flickering candlelight, but as we continue to practice, we become as bright as the sun. And I hope that I can be like a bright sun to help you all, or at least help as many as I can. I know I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and but I do what I can to have the least amount of mistakes and find the best information for you all. So, thank you, Mom, for being my role model to help push me up. Oh, Pat's asking, were you brought up with Buddhism? Yes, we were brought up with Buddhism, but I think most of the teachings, and lessons I got as a kid was thanks to my mom and her own mentors, which they may have got from Buddhism too, but I know that we weren't a very religious family at first, until I got to ordain, until I became a monk for the first time at 10 years old. And then that's when we started to see, Clint likes being a monk. I was supposed to be there for 3 days. It turned into 10 days. So I'm like 10 years old with a bunch of middle-aged men, but I was very happy. So I knew then I was going to be a monk. That's just a little bit of the thing. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Jade. She says she loves the way I say the mantra. Then Jenna says, true, thank you for experiencing of your experiences. Critics can contain truth and objectivity. Oh, yes. You're very welcome. As I have gone a little over the time, but I know it's not a big deal. So, I want to say thank you, everyone. And remember, I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, here for late night meditation. Saturdays, we have our inner peace time. And, of course, we have our full moon coming up very soon. Well, the end of the month, coming soon-ish. And then, as always, I'm very glad to connect with you all, get to answer questions, and sometimes just hang out and chat. So, before you go, I'd like to give you a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So take care, everyone. Thank you, and for those on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you next time. And those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you like, and we can chat some more. Take care.